Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Ben from shouldigetit.com, and in this video I want to tell you guys about my experience with Ceramic Pro. I got my 1991 Mazda Miata coated about 3 months ago now at Dynamic Detailing. I did the 1-year coating, which is Ceramic Pro Sport, and I did it for a few reasons which I'll explain, but I want to start this video by saying I give Ceramic Pro about 3.5 stars out of 5, and I'll show you how I rated this on 4 different categories in a little bit, but I want to tell you about why I got it, show you the process a little bit that Dynamic Detailing did, and then show you me actually washing my car right now after it sat outside getting dusty for over 3 weeks. So why did I get Ceramic Pro? Well, with my Miata I have to hand wash it, unlike my Mini Cooper S, because since it's a soft top, I can't take it to a drive-through car wash. I can take it to a self, like coin-operated wash, but I don't really love those, and there's not one near my house. And so I decided that since I already hand washed my Miata, I might as well make it a little bit easier by getting Ceramic Pro. And I was hoping that Ceramic Pro would be very similar to the videos, where it would keep the car cleaner longer and it wouldn't get dirty as often or as dirty, which is somewhat true. I'll show you in a little bit, but that was a big part of it. I don't have a garage at home, so my car always gets dirty. I don't drive the Miata as much as I drive the Mini, so it sits a lot longer. And since the car was repainted right before I purchased it, I wanted to protect the paint without having to put a car cover on every time. Because sometimes it's just spur of the moment. I feel like driving the Miata, I'll leave the Mini Cooper in the other spot. And so I just wanted to have the car be cleaner, be easier to clean, and have the paint last longer, because this repainted BRG actually looks pretty good, especially from a distance. And so I decided to try it out on my Miata, and if I really liked it, I would do it on my Mini Cooper S. Spoiler alert, I have not done it on my Mini Cooper S for multiple reasons, and I'll get into those. But anyways, let's talk about the actual rating scale. So as you can see, the car is extremely dirty. This is about 3.5 weeks sitting in the dirt, just getting caked in the same spot, sitting in the harsh sunlight, getting bird crap on it, all that good stuff. And so what I decided to rate Ceramic Pro on is the look, the paint protection, the ease of cleaning, and the dirt repulsion. So if you've watched any Ceramic Pro advertising videos, you see that they just spray water on it or spray dirt and mud and rocks and whatever, and it protects the car, and the dirt just comes right off and you'll never have to wash your car again. And that's total BS, and that's just physically impossible. And I'll explain that again in a second. But let's talk about the look first, and I give that 5 stars. So as you can see right here, right after the car was washed, clay barred, and then sealed with Ceramic Pro Sport, the 1-year coating by the guys at Dynamic Detailing, this was the best I've ever seen my Miata look. It pretty much adds a snake skin type texture to the outside of the car over the paint, and it is such a wet, glossy look. It makes the paint look brand new. I literally brought the car home and my neighbors thought that I had repainted the car. I kid you not. It looked that good. I even thought that it was repainted. I knew it wasn't, of course, but it looked so damn good, and it looked like it had just been, freshly waxed with like hours of work, and the whole process took about an hour and a half. And that was with me moving around to film the guys, so I'm sure it could be done even faster. Now, protection-wise, from the elements, from bird poop, from sun, UV rays, all that stuff, it seems to be actually doing a really good job, but it doesn't protect, it's not very thick, so it won't protect from rock chips and that type of stuff. I don't really expect it to, but just in case if the videos make it seem like that, I decided to give that 4 stars. So if a bird poops on your car in Ceramic Pro coated, it is super easy to get it off. You don't have to stress about getting the bird crap off immediately. It's not really going to leave harsh spots, so that's pretty nice. And then the ease of cleaning is also very nice. So as you can see here, I used Armor All spray wash. I'd never tried this, but I decided since I have Ceramic Pro, why not? I usually do Eco Green Auto Clean waterless wash, but I was at Walmart yesterday and decided to pick up this can for $8. And as you can see, the car was absolutely filthy, and cleaning it was super easy. You can see me cleaning the rear of the car right here, and I just sprayed it on while the car was in the shade, of course, to let it cool down a little bit. Sprayed it on, wiped it with 2 different rags, and it was great. Now, as you can see, the dirt comes off very easily. Bird poop and all that stuff comes off very easily. The only thing I don't like about the ease of cleaning is that it does still leave streaks. And it's not the easiest because sometimes you have to go over it multiple times, just like you would without the clear coat, or without the Ceramic Pro rather. So it is a lot easier to clean. It's usually a lot faster. You're going to use a lot less spray wash and less microfibers potentially, because you don't have to do as many rounds of cleaning. But Again, sometimes it will leave streaks, and you can see that. And the other thing is, if you hit it with hard water, the water spots are actually worse than they are just on the regular clear coat. So I accidentally parked my Miata next to the sprinklers a couple days after I got the ceramic coat. It did cure at this point. This is about a week after. And the water spots I could not clean off myself. So I actually had to go back to Dynamic Detailing and ask them to buff that out of the car off of the Ceramic Pro. And so that was a little bit of a nuisance. As you can see here, with the water sprayed on the left side of the car, it left a lot of water streaks. The water does roll off, it beads off a lot easier, but it doesn't fully come off all the time. And so when you have those water streaks, they're even more noticeable, I would say. So I, again, recommend you must still wash your car. It's just a lot easier to wash. And then there's the dirt repulsion. And for that, I give it 1 star. And the reason being is that it's not going to repel dirt. That's not how it works. You have to think of this as having kind of like a plastic or a glass sheet over your car. So yes, of course, your car is not actually going to get dirty. The paint is not getting dirty because it's protected. It's like putting a clear case on the back of your iPhone and saying, oh, my iPhone never gets dirty. Well, technically, you're right. Your iPhone is in a case. No dirt is actually touching it. But your case is still going to get dirt on it, just like anything else would, right? It's not like magically your car has a force field and won't get dirt. And so that's kind of my gripe with Ceramic Pro, more on their advertising and marketing side, is that it seems like you'll never have to wash your car again. You can just drive and dirt and dust and debris will fly off the car. It'll just be clean all the time. And that's not the case, but it is a lot easier to clean. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you really value your time and you want to protect your paint, definitely do Ceramic Pro. It makes washing the car way faster and easier. It does give you a way sexier look. It makes your paint look brand new again, which is awesome. And if you're keeping your car for a very long time, or if it's a higher end car, don't do the Sport package, which is the 1 year. That's just a layer, and that's called the Ceramic Pro Light. That's what they put over the 9H typically. So I would recommend doing the 9H and then the Light. And usually for that, they do paint correction, and then they put the 9H on, and then they put Light, which is the Sport coat, which is what I got. So I just got the one thin layer of Ceramic Pro, which goes away after a year. So if you do the 9H, you still have to go in every year and get another coat of the Sport package or the Light Ceramic Pro put on to protect that. But cars with Ceramic Pro are way easier to clean. They look way better. It looks like it's freshly waxed all the time. So you don't have to clay bar and wax your car anymore. You just wash it with, whatever spray wash you want to use. It's totally fine. And it's going to look really good. So would I recommend Ceramic Pro? Yes, I would, for those reasons right there. I will probably do another year on the Miata. I might do a thicker package, but the price for the 9H goes up way higher because they have to put 8, 10, 12 hours of work into doing the paint correction, paint prep, and then putting on 9H and Light, whereas the Sport package just takes about an hour. And what I forgot to mention is I did my wheel faces as well. So I didn't do the barrel, I just did the front of the wheels. Same idea here, it makes it a lot easier to clean. So I would highly recommend getting Ceramic Pro if you hate cleaning your wheels, if you have some really deep wheels and they're just a pain in the ass all the time. Get Ceramic Pro. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below or message me on Instagram at @acarphotographer. I'm always happy to help you make your decisions. And if you're in the Bay Area, I highly recommend Dynamic Detailing to do your Ceramic Pro coating. No, I'm not sponsored to say that. No, I didn't get this for free. I actually paid to have my Miata ceramic coated, which is kind of ridiculous when you think that the whole car costs $3,000 and that's it. I could probably just buy a new Miata for the price that some people are paying for their full 9H coatings. But anyways, just want to make this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe. Thanks. Peace.